So obviously the new catalog is live. And I did do a live the other day, like at noon. I just hopped on because I just was so excited. Hi, Mary. I was so excited to get the catalog, my stuff ordered, and then I got on and I just showed some of my favorite things. Hi, Deborah. I just showed some of my favorite things, and then I did a little treat box. So let me see if I can grab it real quick. Oh, you're finally home, Deborah. So these are the two I made, and actually I love this one because I love this designer series paper. This is that Mosaic Mood. I'm really loving this paper. And then, but it was so hard to see when you scored it. I went ahead and did it in the Bird Ballad. I thought that one came cute too. I love this paper. But wait till you see tonight's, because oh my goodness, I had so much fun putting this together. And it may be a little bit longer than the 30-40 minutes I usually do, because I have to put together, I'll just show you. All right. So here's the box, but look at this flower. Is this flower not the most beautiful flower? I love this. This is almost probably one of my favorite boxes. It's so pretty and it's so easy to put together. And then you can also, I made the big flower, and so look at this one. Look at I made a little one too. So you don't need for the big flower, you need the hot air balloon punch that goes with another one of the stamp sets. Oh, thank you for this hearts. I know, I just love this. And I thought one of my downlines, she's been wanting to see how to make these, but I'm sure she'll see it. She's not here, I don't see her tonight. But this one is done without the hot air balloon. It's just a small one. But look how pretty. And this one I did with the Petal Pink, used Petal Pink ink. And then this one I used So Saffron. And these little things in the center, these are for the daisy actually, but I thought it looked really pretty in this flower. So I'm going to show you how to do, I did cut out the inside pieces to this because I needed the big shot to do that. And I also have to stamp and color the leaves in the big Magnolia. So it may just take a little bit longer. The leaves are super quick and stuff. Hi, sis. But this box is so pretty. And these are like one of the hardest boxes for me to figure out, the ones that fit inside each other. But I'm going to give you two different measurements for the top, because if you don't have 1/16 inches, it will work. The size for the top is 6 1/16 by 6 and by 6 1/16 by 6 1/16. That's just a mouthful. But you can do it 6 by 6. The lid just fits a little bit tighter. You kind of have to just squeeze the box to get it on. So if you have a hard time with 1/16, you'll still be able to make this. Thanks, Karen. Yeah, you are, Karen. All right, so I haven't been showing the prizes because usually I'm just throwing some stuff together and putting it in a box, not a box, but an envelope, and sending it. All right, so let's get started. Hi, Linda. How are you? And let's go ahead first, and let's just go ahead and stamp this big, huge, look at this Magnolia. Okay, I know you all have seen this if you have a catalog, because this is one of the most popular bundles going. So it's the Good Morning Magnolia. It's a 2 stamp set. Look how huge this Magnolia is. It's absolutely gorgeous too. And then here's the other part. And we are using the thanks. Today you can use the hello, and put whatever sentiment you like on it. And then the framelits are the Magnolia memory dies. I still have to try to. Hi, Faye. Welcome. So for this one, we're going to use quite a few of these. We're going to use these two right here, and then we're going to use this big one. And I think that's actually, oh no, we're using the bigger center. But I'm only going to show you the big one tonight, the big Magnolia, because if you can do the big one, you can definitely do the little one. The little one's just kind of like the inside part of the larger one. But these framelits are gorgeous. Oh, thanks, Linda. You're so sweet. All right, so let's go ahead and first stamp this. I'm only going to have to stamp or color the leaves on this. And it's such a big stamp set because that's how we get these leaves. What I did, the way that they showed us how to do it, was to use this as the base. But what I did was I just cut the leaves out, and I'll show you how I do that. I just cut the leaves out and then I attached them individually because then I could put them exactly where I wanted. And I didn't need all of the leaves. So let's just stamp this. It's so pretty and it's stamped so beautiful. So we're gonna, and you do need a big clear black for this because there's no way to stamp this with, unless you have like the Stamparatus or something. Look how gorgeous that stamps though. So I don't know if you can see it up close, but look how the detailed that is. So I'm only using two colors. I'm only using the light and dark Mossy Meadow on this. And I'm just using where there's the lines. I'm just using that as the shading for this. So it's nothing fancy, but they come out really pretty. Yeah, that's, Karen, that's how they showed us how to do it. But I ended up just cutting the leaves off. But you can do it either way. Before it dries, I want to blend these in. But I can show you how they showed us how to do it. I know, Deborah, this stamp set is gorgeous. It's very popular, the suite, which is like everything that goes with it. They're selling like the whole suite now. Like you can get the paper, all of the ribbon, everything that coordinates with it is already on back order. So I know that this is going to be super, super popular. I've already had a couple customers order it too. And I thought that the Bird Ballad, that's another one that's really going fast. But that one is not back ordered yet. Because I love that one too. So I'm not really doing anything fancy. I am just trying to do these quickly. And we're going to have to big shot, use the dies and cut out this whole piece. But you can get really fancy and color it really, really nice. And I love coloring this flower. I did one. I should have kept it, but I didn't. So I am going to just let's see. I need the big shot, I think, just to cut this out now. I think the rest of it we don't need. So I'm going to just bring it up and let's go ahead and use our die and get that done. And then that is going to be our base, and the die is like huge for this, but it cuts it out so pretty. It's beautiful on a card. I've seen a bunch of cards. I haven't made a card with it yet, but it's beautiful on a card. I've seen a lot of cards done. You've probably seen them if you go on Pinterest at all. So look at that. It cuts out so pretty. All right, so that is it for that part. And I've already cut out what you're going to need for it. For the flower is you're going to need 2 of these smaller ones, the 3 petal here, and then this is also a 3 petal, but this is a larger one. You need this, and then I'm going to bring in my hot air balloon punch that goes, this is the one that goes with the hot air balloon. I love the hot air balloon this time, and I didn't get the last one, but I love this one. So this is the one you need for the larger petals, and you need for, let's see, 1 2 3, you need 5 of them. So we're going to cut out 5, punch out. It's really fun to put together too. All right, let me get this stuff out of the way. All these little bitty pieces. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to use my little sponge dauber and some of the, I did it petal pink. They show doing it with the So Saffron. That's why I did this one in So Saffron. But the petal pink really matches the paper perfectly. So you're just going to use the dauber. And I kind of dabbed off first so you get it a little bit light, and you're just going to ink up each one of these little petals. Need to have the 1.5 inch circle punch, and we're just going to punch. This is going to be like our base for the flower, and I just used some wet glue for this. And you're going to start curling all of these. You're just going to start curling them all up. And I'm using actually the thick Whisper White. I felt like it held better, but you can use either one. You don't need to use the thick. So you're just making all your little petals. Thanks, Dana. And then we're gonna curl all these, each little petal. And after you get it done, you can even play with it and get them even curled more. If you want to. So if you're making a small one, you're going to need, I think I used 2 or 3 of these, and then the smaller ones. But you can just play with it and you know, get it to look how you liked it. They didn't show us how to do the little one. So we're just going to start layering these on here. I know the color, so they're really easy to put together. And the Magnolia is so pretty. I know it's the Louisiana state flower because I have a friend that lives there. She's a demonstrator, and she was so happy to see this when we went to on stage. Okay, and then you're going to do the 2 smaller ones, but you see how quick and easy they go together. And you're just kind of staggering, you know, how you put them. And then this one, I also used a little sponge dauber just to darken it a little bit, and I used some of the So Saffron on it. And you'll want to curl this one, these two going up. Oh, I know. We have them here. They're beautiful. They always remind me of one of my friends. She loved a magnolia tree. We used to have one where we worked, and we'd take walks on our lunch break, and we'd see those magnolias. All right, so that goes in the center. Oh no, Anne, I'm sorry. I hope he gets better. I know what that's like. I had it a few months ago. All right, and then the center, we're going to use one of these little daisy centers again. And these little backings are hard to get off. Give him plenty of fluids, Anne. That's what helped us. My husband and I had it at the same time. And then this is going to go right in the center. Isn't that cute? I love this magnolia. So how they showed us to do it was to use this and then just set it in the center there. But I really like cutting it out, because then the stem, you'd have to cut the stem off, I think, and I don't like the way you can kind of see under there. So I'm just going to trim some of these off, and we're going to use them. We're just going to put them on here. But if you're not as picky as I am, I feel like I'm picky about some things like that. I'm just going to use 3 of them, and then what I'm going to end up doing is I'm just going to use just to color that so you don't see any of that. All right, and then I'm just going to attach these to the bottom. All right. The leaves are beautiful though, so you definitely want to put the leaves on. Let's see. I'll do that one right there. Up. Losing my leaves here. You have to hold the wet glue for a while for it to stay. And I want these to be up a little bit more, so you can play with these and get them just how you like it. But look how cute. I just love this little flower. All right, so let's get going and get the box together. This paper is absolutely gorgeous. So it's the Magnolia, I think it's Magnolia Lane. Yeah, Magnolia Lane. But look at this paper. Oh my goodness. I thought I should have ordered 2. I'm going to order another one because I know look at this paper. I just love it. I even love this brown, and I'm not really a brown person. And look at the black. I almost used the black on this box, but then I changed my mind. But look at how cute. I love the stripes, and it all goes so good together. All right, so we are going to need for this, for the box part, let me grab it all over here. We're going to need, this is for the bottom of the box. Aw, thanks for the hearts. the bottom of the box is going to be 8 by 8. Hi Lisa, I was just talking about you because I'm doing a Magnolia box, and I told them that you were so happy because it's the Louisiana state flower. This is 8 by 8, and then the top part is 6 1/16 by 6 1/16. And thanks for all the hearts and happy faces. So like I said, you can do this if you don't like to work with 16ths. You can do this by 6, but your top's going to be a little bit tighter. It fits perfectly with that extra 16th inch, but you really can get away with it with this box. So then you're going to mat these, and this for the top, it's 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. And then you need 4 for the sides of the bottom, which is 3 7/8 by 1 7/8. And then these go around the top, and this is 7/8 by 3 7/8. And then when I post this on my YouTube channel or on my blog, I'll put all the measurements in there. And then for the sentiment, this is 4 by 7/8 inches. All right, so let's go ahead and score these. The scoring's really easy and simple. So let me grab my Simply Scored here. And we'll do the 8 by 8 first. And we're going to score this one at 2 and 6. And then you're going to turn it and score it at 2 and 6 again. So that's it for the bottom. Oh, thank you, Linda. I love that flower. And then for the top part, we're going to just score this at 1 inch on all 4 sides. So just rotate it in 1 inch. And that's it. This is a really easy box. It's just hard for me all the time to figure out how the top fits. I don't know why I struggle with that, but it just needs that one extra little 16th inch every time to get it perfect. All right, so we are going to start cutting these, and I'm just turning it 1/4 of a turn. For this kind of box, I like to do it this way. Okay, and then we're going to do the same with the lid. We're cutting it the same way. Thanks for sharing, Lisa. And if you are sharing, please put it in the comments so that I can see that you shared. I just go back and I can tell, but then I won't have to go back and double check. And all right, so we are now just going to sharpen all these score marks, because you have to for a box. Hi, Lori. How are you, Lori? Hi, Gayla. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. It's hard to kind of watch everything at the same time. All right, so use your tear and tape on this, or whatever strong adhesive you have. I'm just using this because I still have, I think I have maybe one more full one. I'm so sad because it's so great for videos. Oh, you just got off work? Okay, so we're just lining up all our corners, and this is important for this box too, to make sure your corners are all lined up good. Okay, so that's our bottom. So it's a good size. It's 4 It's 4 by 4 and it's 2 inches tall. So it's a really good size for, you know, you can fit a lot of treats in there, a small gift, a scarf, or something like that. Even maybe some cookies or little cookies or something. All right, we're going to do the same with this one. I love this paper, designer series paper. I'm definitely ordering me another one. I know I am a paper hoarder, but all right. So this one will fit on really good. Watch it make a liar out of me now. No, it's gonna, see, it fits really, really good. If you do the 6, if you do it with 6 inches, you have to kind of squeeze the box to get it on, because it's going to be a little bit tighter and you might have a little bit of a gap, but it's not anything that's really bad. All right, so let's mat all these. All right, I'm going to use my snail to mat it. So this one goes on the top. And make sure you cut your paper going the right way, because that does become an issue if, like, your sides are going, like I cut my sides running this way, and I just did the top. Of course, the top, it doesn't matter. But I like it better running this way than long ways. You can even mat this if you like to mat beforehand. You can do it that way. I don't know, I just really like matting after. I bet some of you already have this bundle, because this one is such a great one. All right, so then let's do our sides, and we're going to do I did use 2 different, I used the Petal Pink and the Mossy Meadow for the top on this one. I just like the 2 different colors showing through. And one more. Oh, I'm running low on that. All right, so then we'll put this top back on. And I'm going to stamp my thanks. And I'm going to use the Mossy Meadow for that. I love this writing in here too. And I think the hello would be really pretty too. They both have the real pretty cursive. Look how pretty that is. I love the cursive. And then we're going to just add this to our flower. I'm going to add it under here. And then to glue it on there, I'm going to use wet glue. You do have to wait a little bit, but it really holds well. You can use glue dots or whatever, but so then we'll put that right on top. Look at that. Hi, Jojo. So that is it. I mean, it really goes pretty quickly. Let's see. Yeah, it's only I thought it would be even longer, but I already did cut these pieces out, so it went a little bit quicker. But look how cute presentation that would be for like someone's, you know, like a little thank you gift, or even for Mother's Day or a mom's birthday. Oh, thank you all so much. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. But I love this flower. I think this one I kind of overdid the ink. I like it a little bit lighter, but you can do it however you like it. Oh, thank you so much. I love it. It's one of my favorite, I think, because that flower is just so beautiful. All right, everyone. I hope you all have a blessed night. And if you have any questions, you can put them in the comments. And Karen, I'll get yours out. Try to get it out this weekend. I just went to the post office 3 times this week already, so I'm not sure if I'll get it out this weekend. But thank you so much. Everyone have a great night tonight. And I'll see you next week at the same time. All right, everyone. See you later.